I don't know how things are where you are right now, but where I am, it is really hot. It's getting into the upper 90s. And so I am going to make some hibiscus iced tea to help beat the heat. Now, hibiscus is wonderful. It has a tart flavor, a little bit like lemon, but honestly, it's a lot easier to make than lemonade because you don't have to keep fresh lemons on hand. You can just use dried hibiscus flower. They're not flowers, but that's what they're called. They're the calyxes of the hibiscus plant. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to make hibiscus iced tea, and it is just a really refreshing summer drink, and it's beautiful too, bright red color. So I'm going to turn this camera around so you can see all my steps. Right, so what I did was I boiled some water and some sugar in a small saucepan. This is going to make a gallon of iced tea, but I only boil a small amount of water with the sugar so it's easier to cool down the liquid later on. Now that the water is boiling, I am going to add 1 cup of hibiscus calyxes, and I'm just gonna let that steep, and it'll cool down, and I will come back to this later on after the hibiscus has had time to steep, and I'm just gonna remove this from the heat. All right, well, this hibiscus has been steeping for some time now and has cooled down, so I'm going to strain it, and you can see what a beautiful color this hibiscus tea is. It's just a gorgeous ruby red. Right, my bowl here is a little full, so I'm going to go get my gallon jar, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got my gallon jar here. And now I'm just going to strain the rest of this hibiscus. Squeeze out some of the extra liquid. All right, so now you can see that my gallon jar is only partly full. And that's because I'm going to now fill it with cold water. I used 3/4 of a cup of sugar. You can sweeten it however you like. You can leave it completely unsweetened if you like. But now it takes less time to heat up just a small amount of water and then add the cold water later. So that's why I do it this way. So, time to fill this up. And I have a filter that I use, so I'm just going to fill this up and I'll be right back. All right, I've got my gallon full here, and I'm just going to fill these glasses. And you can see just how absolutely gorgeous this tea is. If you wanted to do something fancy with it, like at a brunch or a bridal shower, a baby shower, you could garnish it with some mint leaves or maybe some berries. It is also really good mixed with sparkling water. So there's hibiscus tea. I like to call it a healthier Kool-Aid because we still get the beautiful red color, but you have control over the sugar, and plus you get all the benefits of hibiscus, which is good for the heart, it's good for the immune system. It also helps to cool the body, and it's a diuretic. So all the summertime heat of, feeling bloated and sweaty and all that, The hibiscus tea will really help you beat the heat. If you would like my free guide, 14 herbs musicians need now, please go to the link below. And I am also going to be including this recipe in my book, Tasty Herbal Teas and Tisanes, which has 25 different recipes for herbal teas and tisanes, as well as some golden milk recipes, a full explanation on how to make kombucha, and some other goodies in there. So subscribe, like this video, and stay tuned. Have a great day.